Alrighty. Let's see what we got going. Alright, so game audio looks like it's doing its thing. Mic audio looks like it's doing its thing. Let's bring up the YouTube preview. Make sure YouTube preview is doing the YouTube preview thing. And then I think we can get the party started. Now, if only my mouse would like to kindly wake up. There we go. It's too early for the mouse to go to bed. I think we're good to go. Alright. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well here today. It is Sunday. Sunday is my favorite day of the week because that means it is time for the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. And that's what we're going for tonight, everybody. I want to welcome you all to the stream here. Going to be doing a little bit of everything. It's a hodgepodge night. But in addition to that, I'm going to be chowing down on some corn pops. Corn pops I have had before. Corn pops is the cereal of the night. So, without much further ado, cheers, everybody. It is exactly as you would expect. Exactly as you'd expect. Not bad, but exactly what you'd expect. And that's the whole idea about what tonight's all about, everybody. I'm chowing down on some corn pops tonight, but usually on a different kind of cereal. Different cereal every week, something I have not had for a long time, since I was a kid, really. This week's flavor is corn pops. So, if you have some nummy cereal yourself, I do cordially invite you all to pour yourself a bowl. We can all just chow down, hang out here for the next couple hours, few hours, whatever it winds up being. Y'all know the drill from here. If you don't have any cereal, if you got some snacks handy or a delicious beverage, all of those things work. All of those things work. So, without much further ado, I'm going to be doing, like I said at the top, I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything. So I'm going to be doing some of the side quests, the mutant side quests, burn some of the tokens for the EQ Jubilee event. Make sure I take care of that because I still have 2 days and change till it switches over. I want to make sure I get the 4,000 6-star shards. I'll be jumping in for the side event as well. I have a couple of energy refills I need to burn before they expire. And as time permits, maybe jump in, do a little bit of the Tier 4 Basic Arena, or just some character test. I don't know. It's Sunday. We can do a little bit of everything. So, without much further ado, let's get straight away into it, shall we? So I want this and this and this. And fortunately, right now there is no AQ going on. There is no AW going on, which means I have full reign for all of my champs, which is very cool. Let's see, Archangel was useful. I'm trying to remember too, like, who I even used before. I don't quite remember. So I'm hoping that's going to be adequate. No, I need a Beardo. There was an Unstoppable somebody. I need Slow. So let's do this instead. With Ghost, because there's an Iceman too, I think, right? Actually, let's just get rid of Sparkles and throw in a Ghost team. Do it that way. And, you know, we'll see. But before we get too far along with all of this, I do want to take a moment and give a big howdy, big welcome to the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos I put out so far and are interested in the stuff yet to come. I posted a video a little bit earlier today with some of the big rank ups that I did post Variant 6, post Act 7. Also wound up posting a video with the results of the 5-star featured Jubilee Arena, which worked out very well. I'm very happy about that. Most importantly, though, and I'm going to be pitching this one a bit over the course of the stream, so for you guys hanging out here early on, It's not the last time you guys are going to hear about it, but tomorrow is Monday. For me, at least. It's Monday elsewhere, but tomorrow is Monday, and Monday means that it's time for a new episode of the 3-Star SmackDown. It's a new video, a series I got going right now where I am joined with a new YouTube content creator each week, and we together try and put the SmackDown on Realm of Legends Winter Soldier with a 3-star and see how much damage we can do in 3 minutes time. So that's, like I said, coming out tomorrow. Do stay tuned for that, and you can stay on top of that by ringing that notification bell. I'm really excited about it. It's been a lot of fun to do so far. I'm looking forward to doing more as the days and weeks progress. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Last week I was joined with my buddy Lefty Knox. Worked out very well. It was a lot of fun. The video still is posted on the channel here if you want to check that out on your own time too. But yeah, tomorrow. From the top, though, I also want to say a big howdy to PP, stopping in Cataclysm. Always a pleasure, guys. Saying, yo! PP saying howdy to Cat, saying, hey, it's Cat Von Clism. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. What's good, Marm? How's it going? And Noah, always a pleasure, guys. What is up? What is up? Hey, what's good, Lefty? Missed the incursion shoe off with People's Champ. Uh-oh. Well, I'll check that out. I will check that out. Yeah, a little bit earlier today, I was got to spend the day with the family, so I was just like completely unplugged. I had a really good time. It was a really good time, but I will be good to I will be checking that out a little bit later on, because it's always cool getting to see what two of my favorite MCoC YouTubers are up to. Marm saying I'm good, but I'm stuck on 546. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. That's the Morta one still, right? Peep says, so Rob, what's poppin'? This stream is poppin', bud. This stream is what's poppin'. Cheers. So basically these are all just like fairly vanilla, straightforward mutant fights, I think, right? So pro tip, if you guys have not yet done this week's version of the arcade stuff, two things. I mean, first we got till Tuesday, 10 a.m. to do it for the second week, and then we miss out, because this Tuesday is when it resets, right? So it's the last couple of days to earn the first half of the event's rewards, and then it switches over, and then it's the next half, right? So we got a couple days to do that. But at the same time, too, you don't want to... Son of a mother. That might do it. There we go. But at the same time, too, you don't want to burn all of your tokens. Oh, sweet. Don't want to burn all your tokens either for this one here. The legendary prize card. So I have 8 tokens total, right? But I only need to do 5 more fights to get the prize card up top. So I'm only going to be doing 5 of the 8 I'm allowed, and then save the rest of it for later on. Going for that 10% tier 5 CC right there. That 10% is going to be really nice. I'm excited about that. I am 2% shy of a full science tier 5, and 10% exactly shy on a fully formed cosmic tier 5 CC. So I'm really excited about that. The science is going to Spider-Ham. I hope to pull science. I love that dude. He's just so much fun. Oh, that's right. That's right. So this one's fun. Not difficult, just gotta bait out a special. Unfortunately, with Garden, he's got a double hit on his heavy attack, so all I gotta do is this twice. And there we go. Now we can just fight Rogue like normal. So since I'm already at 2 bars of power, I'm just gonna throw the special 3, get the couple of permanent charges, and then go for the big Razzle Dazzle special 2. No, he's stuck on Ultron. Ultron's the... Okay. Gotcha. I mean, there definitely are a lot of options. Yeah, if you could either send over your roster on Discord to the Rob Von server, we can check out here live on stream. See if we can pick out a couple of champs that might be most useful, most helpful for that. Or keep working on it here in chat. Man Falcon stopping in and saying, "Greetings, Rob. Happy Sunday." Happy Sunday yourself, bud. Happy Sunday yourself. Hope you're doing well. How's the weekend going? Oh, great start. Great start, Rob. Like starting off the fight here, getting punched in the face a little bit. I don't have Loki, Medusa, or any of those champs. No one Void as well, I'm assuming. Rob, will you have enough for a 6-star crystal after the prize card? I already do. That's the thing. I've got 15,000 currently. The 13,000 Black ISO crystal comes live again tomorrow. So I'm going to be getting one of those, but I'm going to be sitting on it for a sec. Because what I want to do is I want to do a big featured 5-star crystal opening. Open 5 or 6 or 7 of them at one time. And then depending on how that goes, but most likely that would be the last of this round of featured crystals that I go for. And start saving up for the next batch, because next batch we got Spider Pig, and I would really like to wake up my 6-star Spider Pig, seeing as how he's going to be rank 3. Hopefully soon. A little bit of rock'em sock'em boppers right there, both unstoppable. But there will not be a 6-star crystal opening on stream today, if that's what you're getting at. Not this time. Not this time. Alright, so this is just another vanilla straightforward mutant fight. Appreciate that. Starting off the fight much better this time, not getting punched in the face. Again, that is a good rule of thumb. Not getting punched in the face is the best way to win fights here in game. It's my little bit of a John Maddenism, I'll say. Cheers, all. Yeah, go ahead, Marm. Go ahead. And then let me see what I can do here. Bring that up on my end. And then at the same time, aspect of nightmare. Okay. Oh well. Let's do this. Get some of this nonsense going. Do that. Do that. And get out of here, X-23. Love it. Love it. I'm pretty sure off the top of my head, and guys in chat, just remind me. Because I'm pretty sure, because it's an Act 5 map. The map is locked, I'm pretty sure, for Ultron, right? Which is so dumb. I hate that so much. Let's throw Wasp. Poor Unstoppable Colossus. He never woke up from his nap. Womp womp. Sweet. I love it. Alrighty. Let's see, what did I miss? What's my football team? Kind of a fan of Chivas, to be honest. I don't really have a dog in the fight. I always enjoy the Chivas and America fights. Or matches. If we're talking about, like, soccer football. If we're talking about American football, then the Green Bay Packers. And we had a pretty good week this week, I'll say. We had a really good week. Alrighty, so... Okay, yeah, so you got a 4-star Void. Do you have a 3 or 4-star Captain America Infinity War who is awakened? That's the other bit, too. Andy stopping in saying, guess who forgot to bring their keys with them today? Andy, that sucks. That sucks. Sad day. Chiefs won against the Browns. I'll take that. I'll take that. I didn't really have a dog in that fight either. I think it's going to be a pretty even matchup either which way. So I'm okay with it. Bring it on. Bring it on. So let me look at that. 5, 4, 6. So dumb. It should just auto default to the book selection screen right here. Like, I don't want to have to push continue or book select. There should just be one button, the book select button. Go here, then you go here, which then auto populates with this, so you don't have one pre-selected. And then you can go and like, oh, I want to do 5, 4, 6. Like that, right? Like, that's the way it should work. It isn't, but that's the way it should work. It would be just so much easier that way. So basically, the gist of what, if you got the Captain America, what you'd want to do is this. You want to bring Beardo. You want to bring a tech champion with. I'm just gonna, without even looking at the map, because I don't No? Just do this, right? Go check that out. Noah asking Rob thoughts on the daily crystal card. I think for $40, the value, so here's the thing. There's a bit of a difference between like the value you get out of something in terms of like game value and what like the value is in like real world money. So as far as like in-game value goes, getting 15 Cavs plus 1,500 6-star shards for $40 is a bargain, right? Because the Cavs I think are like 200 units each. So if you're getting 15 of them, then I think is it 15? Maybe it's 18, something like that. Either which way, you're coming out on top for $40. Real world money though, the odds of pulling a 6-star out of the Cavs is basically slim to nil, and 1,500 6-star shards is fantastic, but I wouldn't assign a $40 value to that. So if you're in the market for spending money, it's probably one of the marginally better offers out there. It doesn't have like a set defined value though, so it's not like I'm getting one fully formed tier 5 basic and I'm getting this, you know, whatever. It's still heavily RNG reliant. So I'm not doing it. I'm not at all interested. That's no, not for me. But again, if you spend money and it's a pretty decent in-game value, I suppose. Marm's got rank 1 though. Okay, so he is worth ranking up because Beardo is one of the best champs in the game, let alone best science champs in the game. But if you don't want to use Void, then Beardo Awakened with a tech synergy is also an option to do it. I think I just screwed myself here. Yeah. Great way to start. We got 6 revives. He has 4-star Void. So I mean, Void is the easiest way to do it. Void is the easiest way to do it. There we go. But if you don't want to use Void, then Beardo. But those are your best options. And I would advise at ranking it. I would advise at ranking them both up because they're both god tier champions. But pick one and go with that. It's probably your best bet. These are annoying. One of my mates bought the Cav daily card. First crystal gave him 5-star Nexus, and in the Nexus was a first-time dupe on Doom. Well, that's good. That is extremely lucky. That worked out very well for him. I do advise that those results are not typical. Not typical. But yes, those sort of things can happen and do happen. I mean, a rank 3 6-star Doom works pretty well. Yeah, I appreciate the joke. I'm just trying to blitz through all this and then get to some of the more get to the actual Ultron fight. See if I can do it with a rank 3 4-star Beardo here, just for a proof of concept. I gotta be careful with this. I forgot this is an everything or nothing Ant-Man. Well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but oh, he's gonna be glancing all over the place, isn't he? Son of a mother. So if you got this fight sucks. If you got a Quake, this is a great Quake fight. Or if you have a power control option that doesn't rely on ability accuracy to work, then that would be good too. Come here. Not sure if this is gonna work. No, go down the rage path. The fights are easy. Maybe. But by bringing the level of characters that I'm bringing against a rage fight, then they're going to be basically unblockable the entire time. You got him. You got him, Arm. When will the next incursion with subs be? Possibly next week. Possibly next week. Most probably next week, actually, because it really depends on who the featured champ is next week. I mean, obviously we got round 2 of Jubilee, but then whoever it is after that. But probably then. Probably then. Gotta get this fight in now before Kingpin gets buffed next month. Fried Nugget stopping in saying, yo, what's good, bud? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. How's it going? See that? PB's calling dibs for next incursion. Just waiting the last time. Alright, there you go. There you go. That's how it works. I appreciate the dibs system. Talking to no. Gotcha. Yes. Yes, in that case. Absolutely. What's up, Rob? I was playing Cold War, got 25 KOs my very first game, but today got 48 KOs on a mode. I just wanted to ask, when Space Ghost gonna come to the basic? Not for a while. Not for at least another month and change, because Apocalypse is coming not this upcoming week, but the week after. Then after APOC, it's Red Goblin. Then after Red Goblin, then Space Ghost. So probably like a month and change. Grats on the high streak though in Cold War. That's fantastic. I gotta really check that out for the multiplayer. Domination was always has been my favorite mode for that. Just really depends what the streak rewards are and how that all works. Because I know that they changed the formula for it last version. But it's on the wish list. Silly and blockable finale. Roberto's stopping in saying hello. Well, hello. How's it going? Appreciate whoever's blocking spoilers for whatever. Yeah. I mean, I don't need to tell you guys, but this is always a spoiler-free stream. So spoilers, most likely, I'm assuming, related to WandaVision. Seeing as how that just came out a couple days ago, I will be talking about it a little bit here, probably for the Wednesday stream. Figure that's enough time to watch the first couple of episodes. But yeah, so you don't need to worry about getting spoiled. Mandalorian, though, I think at this point is certainly fair game. That's been out long enough. Come on, Gambit. Beautiful. Not much. Just finished the Tier 4 basic grind. Nice. Yeah, I'm still debating. I'm probably going to get to that here myself at some point this stream. Just taking a little bit of a segue here to knock out, or at least attempt to knock out, the Ultron boss. Just as a proof of concept with the 4-star Beardo. Come on. Thank you. Boink. One more for good measure. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. We were talking about how PB pulled his 6-star jugs. Oh man, you pulled that OP god tier champion right there. Alright, so let's see. This is a ring 3, so I'm not overly optimistic. So you get huge regen, right, which is the problem. So here's where this comes into play, right? So again, I've got Beardo with the tech synergy. The tech synergy isn't like a proper synergy right here, right? But it's because of Beardo's Awaken ability, which says at max sig, Beardo has a 100% chance on a well-timed block to place a 25% Petrified debuff, lasting 10 seconds. Also, at the same time, for my mastery, I have 2 points in Despair, which means debuffs applied to the enemies reduce their healing and regen by 10% apiece, which is very nice. So those two things in tandem, just constantly parrying Ultron and stacking up a bunch of those petrifies, is what's not only going to get you through the fight, but it's also going to, I'm assuming, going to wind up inverting his regen. So let's test that out. That's actually, while I'm doing that, let's do a couple of things. Let's do this. So what I want to do is I want to start off, just throw a couple of different petrifies on there, right? And then just start going to town a little bit. Always got to keep in mind that because this is Lultron, he is going to be evading every 7 seconds. But see, like right there, that was his first regen, right? And he got absolutely no regen off that. So let's see if I can stack a couple more petrifies before. There we go. So 3 petrifies starts to invert his heal. So he was healing right there, and it was getting nothing but red numbers, which is very cool. Again, there's another regen, but he's not healing. It's all getting inverted because of the 4 petrifies, which means he's not regenning at all. and because I have Despair, then that's how it actually inverts instead of breaking even. And this works with any flavor Beardo, right? So you could do this with a 3-star. You could do this. This is a 4-star rank 3. Always want to be mindful of just keeping up with the perfect blocks. And then go into town from there. Now, I do have Guardian on the team here, which is helping with the block proficiency a little bit. And also is what gives Beardo the tech synergy. So it's a nice little synergy option right there. But again, you know, there's another region, and because I got 4 petrifies on there, it's just not doing anything, right? And in fact, I mean, really, the heal inversion with the Petrify is doing most of the heavy lifting for getting this Ultron down. Right? Like, I'm doing a little bit of damage just with my periodic couple of hits in between the stun timer. But, I mean, if you really wanted to just strictly just cheese it, you could do nothing but parry and wait. And there you go. Ultron boss down with a 4-star rank 3 max sig Captain America Infinity War. And I get a little bit of the loot there with it. Falcon says, Nuggets is calling dibs after PP as being silly and going to remove all non-mod dibs. Okay. Alright. I gotcha. Andy has not watched WandaVision because I can't be bothered to get Disney Plus when I already have Netflix. I get that. I get that. There's always the meme going around, like, as soon as, like, Mandalorian wrapped up, that's when people were canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions until next year when Mandalorian comes back and just get caught up on all this stuff. I do think they do have plans or packages where you get either like a month or like 3 months. You don't need to pay for a full year. That's what we were lucky enough that we got in on, like, the 3-year like introductory offer, whatever. Like, before Disney Plus ever launched, it's like, hey, do you want to buy a 3-year subscription for the cost of like a year and a half? I'm like, yeah, sure. So we got the discount that away, but however, winds up breaking down. All right, so let's go do a couple more of the whatchamacallit, legendary difficulties. Time to not a fan of WandaVision so far. It's a slow start. Oh, and that's exactly what PB says. It's a slow start. That's not a spoiler, by the by. That is not a spoiler. But then again, Mandalorian wasn't, like, season 2 wasn't a big, like, jump in head first and all that as well. It took a while for that to get going, but then it did get going. Boink. So while I think of it, seeing as how we're only 40 minutes into the stream, this is only going to, again, I'm only going to be doing another couple of runs of this. But is there specific gameplay of a champ that you want to see, or like testing, or any of that? Let me know down in the chat over there, or if you guys are watching after the fact, let me know in the comments section. Pick up on it for next week's Sunday Serial stream. It's always fun getting to just actually just play the game for fun. This isn't good. I hate that. I hate when they dex back like that. Stupid AI anti-ghost programming. But it's, like I was saying, it's always fun to actually just get to play the game for fun as opposed to like because you're grinding for something. So, yeah, if you guys want to see some, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep rolling with some of the shenanigans. Marm says, so you use Beardo beat boss? Yes. Provided that, and again, this is the important thing, Beardo is awakened as close to max signature level as possible, and the most important part, you have a tech champion on your squad. So it's a Beardo plus a tech champion. And then, yeah, you just go to town, and like I was saying, you could like actually just properly fight Ultron, or you could cheese it and just do nothing but perfect blocks and get the petrifies up and invert healing that away. MKJ stopping in saying, "Ayo, what up? What's good, bud? Happy Sunday. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. How's it going?" Andy says, "Quick, guys, think of something that rhymes with Rob." Yob. There we go. I think yob is actually a word, isn't it? Y-O-B. A yob. Yob is a band, apparently. Huh. Well, I learned something new there. Alright, so then to get the indestructibles off here, just do a heavy intercept on her special 1. Or I could try and heavy intercept her heavy, but that's not as safe. And there we go. Now it's just a vanilla rogue fight. I think she still has counter tactics, but who's counting? Bye-bye, rogue. Lob. Man. Any of you guys play Borderlands 3? The lob was or still is, a rifle in that game that was just completely broken. Wonderfully, wonderfully broken. And then once the devs realized how delightfully broken it was, they nerfed it, as they often do. So, I mean, right now it's still good and it's still useful, but nowhere near as OP as it used to be. Yob is slang in the UK for a loutish, uncultured person. In Australia and New Zealand, the word yabo is more frequently used with a similar, although slightly less negative meaning. Interesting. Marm says, how would I take that fight with Void? So, Void can build up Petrifies naturally. Because, you know, like, Void's got the Void timer, right? That every, I don't know, 7 seconds or so, he places 1 of 3 passive debuffs on the opponent to reduce evade, reduce crit and reduce heals with the Petrify. So basically all you would do is you would just keep spamming special one, and building up the debuffs that away. And as soon as you have a Fear of the Void, which is what happens when you have 6 of those debuffs active, it switches over to a Fear of the Void, which is like a combination of all of those together. And then you start stacking on top of that. Then it's basically just waiting out the clock. So whereas, again, just with Beardo, you just need to parry to build up the Petrifies with a Tech Champ. Void, you play super defensively, and Void will basically do all the work for you. Peep says, if all of us decided to dance, say right now, would that make us a Flash Rob mob? You guys would be a Flash Rob mob. I'd be Flash Mob Rob. I think that's how that would work. Gob is your mouth, and Hob is a hot plate cooker, normally fire-fueled. Yep. Gob I knew. Yob, that one's new to me. But I learned something new. And I always appreciate that. See, it's always so fun, like, comparing the different slang and whatnot. Just, you know, from one side of the pond to the other. Get out of here. There we go. Hashtag FlashRobMob would be a great raid hashtag. It would, actually, now that you mention it. Good thinking, PP. If you're taking gameplay requests, could you play the mutant champ, the one that looks a lot like Cable but isn't Cable? Rhymes with life. Yeah, I could do that. The one, that fun champion game called Magni Typh, right? That's the one you're talking about? Or Nightcrawl Life? I think that's right. I need to double check to make sure I got the right one, but I'm pretty sure. Do the people not read the dictionary for fun anymore? Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary is not only fun, but it's also very informative and educational. And I go on, I'm like, hey, who knew? Or like, yeah, of course. That has been the implied meaning for ages, forever. Just pulled 45 units from 2 arena crystals. There you go, beating the odds. 30 and a 15, I think. Fanny has a different meaning in New Zealand. Yeah. Yeah. Marm, I know, bud. I know. I cannot, but I know. I would get in big trouble. There would be a serious wagging of the finger. I mean, I don't even think I'm supposed to confirm that I've got the character to play. I mean, anybody who knows anything about the CCP and how it works, I mean, can assume that as soon as a patch comes out, the CCP has the characters, but... Andy says, can you play some Spider-Ham? I will give it a try. Hopefully my phone doesn't crash, but I'd be down. Omega Red Life. Sounds like a insurance company. Are you a mutant affected by the current Sentinel Scourge? Are you insured against all eventualities? Well, please, sign up today. Think of your loved ones. Omega Red Life. I should have used Wasp for this. Come on, dude. Beautiful. Hey, People's Champ. Finally, the champ has come back to Rob vonShoe's stream. What's good, PC? Happy Sunday, my friend. Hope you are doing well. How's it going? And Billy saying hello, everyone. And I heard educational. Well, that's the way we like to do it here. We like to keep things educational. Well, there we go. That is all that I can do with that for right now. I could do more. I mean, because I still do have 6 tokens, but because they won't count for anything until the new card comes out Tuesday. That's that. So that worked out pretty well. I'll take that. Let's see what's else. What else? Spider-Ham gameplay, right? Let's see how Spider-Ham does against Labyrinth. I haven't done this fight yet. I am curious. And again, it's only going to work if my game doesn't crash. I don't think Porker Poppers is energy damage, is it? It's passive damage, but if it's passive energy damage, I'm not sure. Let's get Guardian in there. That's gonna be useful. And oh, I know who I want to do. How could I not bring Mr. Fantastic with? Where's she at? She-Hulk. I think so. That would be the other applicable synergy. Yeah, She-Hulk. Just cheese the heck out of all. Yep. Cheese the heck out of all the debuffs. Rob, I have like 300 units for revives. You think I'll need them all for the boss? No. No, you could probably solo the boss. And if you don't solo the boss, then you could probably take care of him with like 1 or 2 revives. You should be fine. It's the rest of the path that you would need to consider, but even still. Hey, it worked this time. Awesome. Alright, let's see how this works. Now, even though I'm a 6-star and I'm rank 2, and I do have the Guardian synergy, I still do want to be careful. Just in case. Come on. Well, that was a wasted opportunity. Come on, my dude. Well, that was too late. Basically, the gist of what I want to do is just, I mean, obviously get as many Porker Poppers on this dude as possible. and then compel him to throw as many specials as possible. And I think I can save up for 30 triggered poppers. I think it's 30. It's either 30 or 50. I'm not sure which. My goodness, trying to bait out specials here is awful. So let's see if it winds up being how many of those saved poppers we can do. Because then the popper damage is a great way to bypass the 50,000 cap that Labyrinth has, because it's not direct damage, so you can circumvent that and double down on the amount of damage you can do. Which is one of the reasons why Aegon works so well. And Gilly 99 works as well as she does. Basically anybody who can do secondary damage, you're gonna be having yourself a good time. Okay, so I think it is just 25. Alright, so here's what I want to do. Here's what I'm going to want to do. I am going to want to do several things. I'm remembering Spider-Ham's ability well enough. I want to get him up to high power level. I want to be as close to 10 Piggy Porker Poppers. Stupid, stop it. Myself. That'll probably work. And then try and bait out a special all at once. And that should give as much razzle dazzle to that special 3 power sting. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. You got friggin' taunt on you, man. Dude, come on. Really? Oh, God dang it. Thank you. There we go. Special 1. Pause the 16. And then from here, it's just always constantly diminishing returns. Now, if Spider-Ham was awakened and at higher SIG levels, not only would he get more power stings, but they would last longer too. Did somebody see how much that was numerically? Kind of the downside of the character is that I was so focused on like baiting out the special and not dying, I didn't get to see what the number was. So I have to look back on the playback. And then, I'm sorry, I'm completely neglecting everybody in chat, I realize, but I'll take down Red Hulk here and then see what I missed. Alright, so I'm just barely getting to the second enrage timer, which means he's going to be more aggressive, should be more aggressive now, which is going to be wonderful in baiting out extra specials. pause the existing ones. Yeah, just keep doing that, Red Hulk. This is perfect. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great. Good job. Pause him again. I think he's doing like 21,000 each time with 5 power stings on him. And then he should be able to... Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, sorry guys, what did I miss? I missed a bit. I do apologize. Roberto says, my team for that path is OG Vision, Warlock, Infinity Man, Torch, and Doom. There you go. Solid squad. Beal Champ saying, Marm, the GOAT. Doing great, man. Hope Rob isn't mad about my shoe stream. Not at all, bud. Not at all. Lefty was mentioning that a little bit earlier. I need to check it out. I have been offline most of the day, but yeah, it looked fun. Andy's poetry is as bad as Bourne's raps. Does no one understand lyrical composition? Dang, Falcon thrown down. That was the only wholesome Urban Dictionary definition of Rob that I could find. Hey, I mean, that is Urban Dictionary for you. So will the Void fight against Ultron be like the Wolverine fight in Labyrinth with Void? Yeah, pretty much. It's exactly the same thing because they're both regenning. It's just that Ultron has evade, so you got to watch out for that. I'm going to sing a pick on Discord for the team. Sure, let me bring that up here real quick. Or, I mean, if you wanted to post that. It doesn't look like anything came through here. Small Turkey stopping in saying, hey, bud, long time no see. Yeah, long time no see indeed. I hope you're well. Good to see you. Welcome to the tonight's installment of the Sunday Serial Stream. How's it going? So Rob, why should you not buy shoes from drug dealers? Because you don't know what they're laced with. But I see what you did. I see what you did. Billy thrown down with the raps. Appreciate that. Not bad. My dream in life was to be a rapper. I was never sophisticated or dapper, but watching Spider-Ham, the Red Hulk slapper. I like that. I like that. Too many streams to catch. Yeah. I will say this. It's been really nice to see just how many live streams for MCoC there have been the last few months. It's been really nice. Because honestly, the more people that stream this game, the better. Alright, so here we go. Cavalier Difficulty. Going to keep rolling with some of this. I'm just going to join in quick because I have no idea who the flavor of the week champ is. Mutant. Alright, so basically they just Omega Red the entire time. Basically. Alright, so what do you got? So you're bringing Void, Domino, Nick, White Widow, and Red Hulk? Yeah, it should yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, try and keep your Void as healthy as possible for that that Ultron fight. But yeah, I mean, otherwise everybody should do a pretty smash bang up good job. Wow, brain fart. Who's the boss on this one? So then let's bring some mutant friends for him, shall we? Actually, you know what? Instead of Warlock, let's do a little bit better power control. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, Marm. Yeah. Void is going to be your MVP for that. So if he goes down, then yeah, just revive him, throw like 25, 30% health on him, whatever. And then go back in and keep at it. Hands down best option. So, start off with the Black Panther fight here. So it's just unblockable special 1. Alright, I'm good with that. So, everybody here in chat, or, again, if you're watching after the fact, a couple things. Time now for shameless plug number 1. Tomorrow being Monday means that it's time for the next installment of the 3-star SmackDown. We got a video partnered up with a fellow MCoC YouTuber, content creator friend of mine. We are going to be going against each other to see how much damage we can do against Realm of Legends Winter Soldier using only a 3-star in 3 minutes time. It's a new series I've started up. It's been a lot of fun so far. I'm very excited about it, and especially the new installment coming out again tomorrow. So be sure to ring that notification bell. Stay on top of that as that drops. That's going to be going live tomorrow morning. And then we'll go from there. Just slapping poor Black Panther around here. Hey, best of luck, Marm. You got this. So, we also want to ask you guys in chat, seeing as how it's Sunday, you got the whole week ahead of us, how's the week looking for you guys? Either in game or in real life. I don't think there's really anything, as far as I know, in game that's coming out that's going to be like big razzle dazzle super special. Like last week, had the brand new featured 5-star crystal dropping on Tuesday. I'm assuming at some point we're going to find out the Act 7 Legends stuff for people who went for that. I don't think I'm going to get the Legends time, but still, it'll be fun to see how that all plays out. We do get the reset for all the arcade stuff. Starting off with the second half of the monthly event. That's going to be, I think, Tuesday. And then whoever the featured champ is for next arena, we're going to find that out Tuesday as well. So it sounds like it's going to be a pretty low-key, pretty quiet week in-game news-wise, which I do very much appreciate. Because, again, still coming off of December with just the chock-full, heck, crazy nonsense all over the place kind of stuff we had going on. It's nice to have a breather. Do that, do that. Come on. Do that. Get that degen going again. Now if you could kindly special me, please. Please. Because you're kind of not doing anything, Phoenix. Not that I don't mind you doing nothing. It's just pretty dull on my end. It's pretty dull. Beautiful. Cataclysm is hoping for a good week. Took tonight off from streaming, but excited to fire back up tomorrow night. Nice. What are you going to be streaming? I should say between either Arena or Monthly Quest or something different. Feel free to drop the shameless plug, bud. He's making meatballs again, trying to finish them in a glaze of olive oil, red wine vinegar, crushed garlic, and a peppercino. Give them a nice tasty burn crust on the outside. Yum. What meat do you wind up using? Like, is it a single meat? Do you combine? What is the secret to a tasty, zesty pee-pee meatball? I really should rename like the channel to Rob vonShoe plays MCoC and talks about food in so many words. Because gosh dang it, anytime we get to chat about nummy food, I am all about that. Only beef must be kosher. Yeah, there you go. But then even still, so like 90-10, was it 85-15, 70-30? Like I go 85-15. That way it still has a good bit of flavor, but it isn't like drowning in grease once you get it baking. 90-10 is nice if you mix it with something else, but it's, in my opinion, I haven't made it or been able to make it where it isn't too dry for my liking. Well, attacked by the animals. Probably gonna do incursions with subs twice this week and do the side event Wednesday. Might start variant 6 too. Nice, bud. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Sounds like a real good week, to be honest. I like 90-10 or 85-15, but it's hard to find that kosher. Usually has a bit more fat. Yeah. When I was first starting out making meatballs, I was like, I'm gonna get a 70-30. That sounds nummy, right? So then I made it pan-fried. Needless to say, long story short, it was an absolute disaster because, good lord. Once that thing got warmed up, that just absolutely melted. But, yeah. But, I mean, once they're all good and done, you just, like, put them over a, I don't know, a bed of penne or a spaghetti or something like that with some homemade sauce. I don't think I should have brought Vision for this Sinister fight. This isn't going as well or as quickly as I would have liked. Boink. People who bake meatball, what kind of monster are you? Yeah, right? Maybe it's just like an ease of use thing. Like, you just want to throw it in the oven and just be done with it. Hey, Jacob stopping in and saying, what's up, Rob? What's good, Jacob? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Sunday Cereal stream. Hope you're doing well, bud. Alright, let's see what Grumpy McScarf Face here has got going. Special delivery, that's fun. That's fun. Boink. Oh, right. Immune to debuffs. I can get behind that. But then again, special delivery. That's gonna be delightful. Come on, dude. Well. There is that. There is that. Alright, so let's take two. Still immune to debuffs, that's right. Because of course he is. Stop it. There we go, and that should be the end of that. See if I can't knock down a little bit more of a bishop here before Vision just like KOs himself on recoil damage. Of course. I love doing this the hard way. Why am I degenning? How did I lose my combo? I didn't lose my combo. How did that work? Oh, special delivery, I guess? So many stupid nodes. Came back for a quick question. Should I wait until Fear the Void for a Petrify? No. So what happens is you get 2 Petrifies, you get 2 Dexterity, anti-Dexterities, and you get 2 anti-crits, anti-evade accuracy, whatever. And then after you have 6 of those, or 2 of each, then that's when Fear the Void triggers. So you can't trigger Fear the Void until all of those proc. And then Fear the Void procs, and you start getting some of those other debuffs again, Petrify and the like. Not having fun with this bishop, not gonna lie. Come on, dude. Beautiful. There we go. That was far too annoying. Fear of the Void, though, is a big help. Because Fear of the Void just combines all those debuffs into a single debuff, right? So it's not like you're losing the petrifies. You're just gaining more. Is a great way to look at it. So you really want Fear of the Void to trigger, to proc, right? Because then that's just going to mean that it just makes your life so much easier. By the way, I knew that, but I mean, should I parry when I have a Petrify or a Fear of the Void? Neither. You handle Void or play Void a lot different than you would have that Captain America Infinity War, right? So how Beardo procs Petrify is that he procs it on a perfect block. Void just procs it naturally. So when you're playing Void, all you got to do is just spam Special 1. And it just takes care of itself. So you don't need to worry about parrying for, on one form or another. It just does it automatically. That's why Void is so useful for those kind of debuffs, because you don't need to do anything. It just happens automatically. Really, again, the most important thing you need to worry about for that Ultron fight, because you would just be playing normally, is to watch out for that evade that he gets every 7 seconds. Because that's going to be what winds up slipping you up the most. Because like right when you have a good rotation going, then hey, he just evades out of nowhere, counterattacks, and now you're getting punched in the face. So throwing a 4-hit combo instead of a 5-hit combo is going to wind up giving you enough time to recover if he evades, to parry and not get hit. But won't Fear the Void prevent the regen buff from proccing? No, the regen will still proc. It'll still proc. It should. Because the regen isn't part of his kit, the regen is a node. So the node would still come up, I think, regardless. Every, I don't know, 30 seconds or whatever it is. I mean, which will stop the regen and make it hurt. Petrify is what inverts the regen and causes him to lose health instead of gain it. The Petrify debuff does. Mr. Smoke stopping in saying, congrats on getting 5-star Jubilee. Much appreciated, Mr. Smoke. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, bud. I hope you're doing well here this fine Sunday evening, and welcome to the Sunday Serial Stream. Same goes for Grady. What's up, bud? How's everything? About to get ruined by this blade here, I think. Oh, that's so lucky. That's so lucky. Rob, he needs the regen reversal. Yes. Maybe there's a miscommunication or I'm misunderstanding. Because let's check it out. Because Fear of the Void doesn't prevent regen from proccing. It's just the debuff that sits there. So when all of the Void debuffs are at max stacks, 2 apiece, instead of being removed, they're converted into Fear the Void, which combines all the effects, right? And then Void gets increased damage, right? So you just keep getting additional debuffs faster once Fear the Void is up. Will he lose the same he gains? He should. I mean, with Void, and if you have a couple points in Despair like I was talking about, then yeah, he should be fine. And even if he does, even if he is only like regenerating 25% of what he would anyway, it just increases the fight a little bit, but it still does the same thing. Fear of the Void should not prevent the regen from proccing, is what I'm saying. So the regen is still going to pop up. It's still going to pop up. And because it pops up, then the debuffs and the petrifies and the despair is all going to work for you. And you're going to wind up melting the dudes that way. Grady's saying, just getting ready for some drunk streaming. Close to 150 subs finally. Nice, bud. Nice. What is your delicious beverage of choice tonight, if you don't mind my asking? I can't get Despair. Is that a problem? I don't think it'll be a problem, but it's not gonna make your life any easier. So let's see. Actually, you got the 4-star Void, right? So let's see. Do you know off the top of your head what SIG it is? I don't think it should matter. Because let's see, the petrify by 50%. So here's what's going to happen, right? So the first time you get petrify up, it's going to reduce heals by 50%. Second time you get it up, it'll reduce heals by 100%. So he's not going to be gaining regen health. Then you're going to get Fear the Void up. Then you're going to get your third petrify up. And then that's when you should start inverting the regen if you don't have any despair masteries. Grady says gotta finish EQ and then it's crystal time. Nice. All right, let's keep rolling with the EQ here. All right, let's try it with Omega, even though the magnetization is going to be annoying. See if that procs degen. Awesome, that makes life a little easier. Do this so he doesn't get the power, because of course that never works in my benefit, it always ever works in his benefit. Slapped around a little bit because that's just the way it goes. Taste test time. Indeed, indeed. Marm says, Rob, no monetization. I don't know about that. How do you figure? So, step 1, to taking his path, getting punched in the face as normal. Step 2, return the compliment here. Step 3, profit. I want to say a big howdy, big welcome to everybody who is just tuning in. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the Super Cereal Sunday Cereal stream. It's my favorite stream of the week. I am chowing down on corn pops this week. It's the first time I've had corn pops since I was a kid, really. I do the same thing every week. So, good to see you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying some cereal or snacks of your own, or a delicious beverage of choice. I'm just currently running through Cavalier Difficulty and EQ. Earlier, wound up doing a couple difficulties, or a couple runs with Legendary, with the token side event. Now we're just having a good time. Just kicking back, enjoying the waning hours of the weekend. Welcome aboard, everybody. Walking Dead stopping in saying, yo, what up, Rob? How's it going, bud? Happy Sunday, good to see you. What's new? What's the latest and greatest? Come on, Switch. Thank you. I will take some of those heals, please. Thank you. I mean, if I'm going to lose that power anyway, I may as well capitalize on it while I can. Meatballs came out real good. I'm a harsh self-critic, and these are a firm 8 out of 10. Good. Good. Enjoy. Face blocking is underrated. You know, that's what I think too, dang it. Far as I know, you can talk about adult beverages in any capacity. I think, because it already is like not for kids, right? So long as you aren't saying things that are nefarious, I think that's where they draw the red line. And we don't like talking about nefarious things here. Of course, while that dude was dancing around in his unstoppable phase, of course, that's when the stupid power drain kicks in. This really slows things down. Well, I'm not going to do that again and lose all my power, so take the little bit of lifesteal. You can have fun with that. I'm going to do that. Of course, you go unstoppable again because you're champion, and it's annoying, which means, of course, you're going to. That was so close. That was so close. It's interesting. He goes unstoppable, but I can still attack him with specials. Wonder if that's an error or what. Very curious. Cataclysm hitting the hard stuff with the water. As for me, I'm throwing back some delicious, refreshing Kool-Aid. Cheers, all. Refreshing. Alright, so let's take 2. He is debuff immune and then special delivery because, of course. Of course he is. I hate that stupid special too. And how the timing is just off enough. You know, I'm just gonna block it this time. Better than getting punched in the frickin' face. Alright, my dude. I need you to do your thing. Please. Please. You dingus. Your prowess is just stacking up. I'm trying to bait out your stupid special. God, I hate these bots. Well, started off well enough. Fun times. Fun times, guys. I love it. I just need to apply the same, like, technique I use for the same strat as you would use for Kingpin's special too. Because it's not unblockable, you can just like parry the first hit and then dex the second. Make life a little bit easier that way. Just eat the energy damage he dishes out now with the special 1 ability. Worked out a little bit better that time. Alright, that should be that for that. Excellent. Give me them 6-star shards, please. Thank you. More 5-star sig stones. I will always take those. No, let's mix it up. Let's do something a little bit different. No one's popping crystals by the look of it. Let's do... What should we do? More side event stuff? Maybe. Or arena. Let's do... this one. No, I gotta stay on top of the side event. I got those energy refills that are gonna expire. Let's keep going with side event. Actually, I should even see what the flavor of the quest is. Skill. Alright. I actually get to bring my Elsa this time. That's fun. Usually Elsa's always stuck on AW defense. So I will certainly take that. Do that. Throw Aegon in the mix too, because why not? And then Tigra for Elsa. Awesome. Cool. Let's roll. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Ugh. Have you guys finished the side event stuff yet? Any of the difficulties? I know we still have a little over 2 weeks left, but I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to do better. Cause I always wind up leaving this stuff to like the last minute, the last week. So I would have like 3 difficulties that I gotta get done in like a week's time. And that just never winds up going well for me. So this time I'm like, nah, we're gonna be good. We're gonna stay on top of stuff. We're gonna get it done in a timely fashion. Oh. Let's see how that works out this time. Lovely. So I was just checking out. It looks like like Brian Grant finished that next path in Abyss, which is very cool. Oh, stun, right. Kudos to him. It's pretty awesome that he finally wound up getting that Aegon he's been after for forever. Definitely helps speed things along. Maybe I should use somebody different next time. Yeah, that was a rather lengthy fight. Aw, Andy, you're too much. You're too much. Get out of here. Appreciate it. Actually, I probably should have brought Nick Fury, to be honest. Would help speed things along too, with all the crazy passive Furies he'd get. I mean, it's part of the reason why I brought Ronin right now, just for the Furies, but... Alright, Sassy, I need you to throw your special, bud. Please. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, that's how it's supposed to work out. Then you want to build up a bunch of Furies on yourself. You can just blitz through that entire section. Everything's good, perfect, and works just the way it's supposed to. And he says, by the way, the spoilers before were me asking you how you felt about BG getting who he got. Oh. Rob, I need to delete your last comment. Well, spoilers, I guess. It's kind of spoilers, but I guess. All right. I guess. Aw, shucks. Does anybody know if Tenet is on any streaming services yet? Like HBO or HBO Max or something like that? Because I really did want to see that movie in theaters, and of course then, you know, didn't and couldn't. But without it being released like on Blu-ray and stuff right now, or digitally as well, I didn't know if it had come to a streaming service, if any of you guys had seen that or seen it out and about. Cheers, all. Also, while I think of it, question of the night over here on the left. What is the most bland brand name cereal you've ever heard of? Speaking about Corn Pops, which again is the featured cereal of the night here on the cereal stream, is not overly creative. Not overly creative. But I do know that there are a number of other cereals out there that just don't even try. So, what is it for you? Matt Murdoch stopping in saying this stream is sponsored by Corn Pops. Man, wouldn't that be wonderful? I just need to like reach out to like General Mills or Kellogg's or somebody and be like, hey. Because, I mean, believe you me, I wouldn't mind pitching some cereal. To be entirely honest, I don't think you guys on your end of the YouTubes would mind much either. Because I'm like, if you had to sit through a sponsored ad, right, which would you rather sit through? Like hearing the same scripted stuff from Raid Shadow Legends again, or hey, how about these Lucky Charms? Or Corn Pops. Yum. Or whatever Corn Pops' motto is. I don't know. I'd be down for the cereal one strictly on the grounds of just a change of pace. Not saying I wouldn't also do a shill for Raid Shadow Legends. Give me a chance to finally play the game, but you know. And he's saying Corn Flakes and Nutri-Grain, strong contenders for generic name of the year. BB saying a generic grocery store Cheerio ripoff called O's. I don't know, man, because like Kellogg's has a lot of good cereal. Definitely not knocking Kellogg's on their pantheon of various cereals. I'm just saying Corn Pops is a bit on the nose. Tap, tap. Boink. Tap, tap, tap. You know, Gwen, it'd be awesome if you could just throw a special already. Thank you. Should do it. And then there's like a Wheaties knockoff called Wheat Flakes. It's like the pictures you see of all the Dr. Pepper spin-offs and knockoffs, right? It's like Dr. Everything. That's how you know it's a Dr. Pepper knockoff. It's a Dr. somebody. Dr. Shasta, Dr. P, Dr. Fizz, stuff like that. Basically, she's going to be power gaining all over the place. That's annoying. Lovely. Was a pretty solid go. But I really do need to read the nodes better before I jump in, because having a power control champ on this would be most beneficial. Wow. Rinsed. Dr. Skipper, Dr. Pop. I forgot about Dr. Skipper. Dr. Pibb. All contenders. Corn Pops and Cheerios taste best with shredded cheese mixed in instead of milk. That is very interesting. I've not heard that. I would have to try that. Just any kind of cheese or like a specific kind? Oh, come on. BS. I call shenanigans on that one. Nacho cereal. That's funny. That I could get behind. Alright, come on. Should probably throw this now, get this stun, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to last with all those debuffs on me. I use only a sharp cheddar myself, haven't tried any others. I will have to try that too, because now I am intrigued. What got me? I have no idea what got me right there. What does a Dr. Pepper taste like? Like a slightly less carbonated, slightly fruitier version of Coca-Cola, I guess. Like a fruitier version of Coke that isn't like a proper like cherry flavor or something like that. I think that's a okay-ish assessment. Alright, so let's reevaluate that path again. Because that was not optimal. Will we get Dr. Peppers in New Zealand? Not easy to find though. Interesting. Interesting. It's weird that if they have distribution that they don't like go full distribution. It's more like a chase novelty sort of thing. Interesting. Dr. Pepper is amazing. How is it not in Kangaroo Land? Yeah. Pulled 5-star Mole Man. Should I rank him up? I have catalysts that are going to expire, or just take up 4-star skill champ. I would take Mole Man up to rank 3. He's getting a buff next month. So, I mean, I don't know what that's exactly going to entail, but that is supposed to be coming out next month. Ring 3, probably. Unless you have like a 4-star Aegon, or 4-star Nick Fury, or 4-star Elsa Bloodstone, or somebody like that. Right? Then, in that case, then yes, absolutely, because even though they are a 4-star, they still are a ridiculously useful 4-star. Which might not be a bad idea either. Andy kind of, like if you mixed a quarter of a root beer to 3/4 of a Coke, you'd be close. Pretty much. It's kind of like wow, tongue-tied. Like an Arnold Palmer, where you mix lemonade with iced tea. It's kind of like that. I think someone probably just invented it by accident for a similar reason. I mean, I'm really excited to see what Kingpin is going to wind up being, what Yellow Jacket's going to be, what Mole Man is going to wind up being, and Terrax. It's going to be a busy February. We're going to basically need to relearn the ins and outs of 4 characters in addition to the 2 new characters that we're getting. That's a bit. I mean, long overdue reworks, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy that they're getting some attention, but still, for us, the players fighting them on defense for like AW. So rank up 5-star Netflix, Daredevil, Mole Man, or Black Panther. Mole Man probably, I'd say. Like, Netflix Daredevil isn't bad. You just have to like how he plays. And he plays a very specific way now. Mole Man, I think, is the most straightforward. Andy, you're a prophet. You're bringing back the inevitable headlines from post-buff Mole Man. Inevitably, you're going to see a thumbnail with someone posting like 30,000 damage or something like that. Like we're supposed to be impressed that a 6-star rank 3 champion with max boosts and Sig 200 can proc 30,000 damage. Rank 3 Mole Man, fully boosted God mode, God tier buff potential. Yup. The literal skill of Corvus now. Yeah, okay. I mean, obviously it works. Those videos get, you know, tens of thousands of views. So, I mean, it works. It's just not a very fair assessment, I think. Or a realistic assessment, I should say. Alright, come on, my dude. Beautiful. Not my preference. I will say this though, I always do appreciate like Karate Mike's videos, because he always tends to rank up champions that no one would ever really rank up otherwise, just for like novelties and curiosity's sake. Because like I could see another Nick Fury video, but what is OG Ms. Marvel looking like these days? It's just different, interesting in that regard. Like no one in their right mind is ever gonna take OG Ms. or OG Captain Marvel or Ms. Marvel, either of them, up to like rank 3 or rank 2 anytime soon. But interesting experiment. Could we actually give Mole Man a meme buff with Corvus for giggles, like an armor up or something? Yeah, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd actually be really fun. I like champs that you one-hit the opponent a lot with basic combos. Oh, 1. Hit the opponent a lot with basic combos. 2. Heavy with a utility like Venom. And 3. Good special damage. Not some fandangled, oh, if you do XYZ, if this, that, and the other happens, yeah, you gotta do a whole song and dance, and then maybe, potentially, something might happen. Then it's all reliant on crit rate. Emma Frost to rank 3 or Quake to rank 3, 5-star. Quake, 100%. Quake to rank 4, Quake to rank 5, immediately, ASAP. Quake is such a utility god, being able to do just so many useful things and bypass so many annoying nodes and champs. For sure, Quake, 100%. Alright, come on, dude. Speaking of which, because I'm coming up on the Morningstar boss, I can Quake the boss real quick, just for kicks. Get an idea of what to expect. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's that, and that. Awesome. I mean, Andy, you are not going to hear me disagree. You're not going to hear me disagree anytime soon. Yeah, Mysterio's got an extremely annoying heavy attack that he likes to spam because they know it's an extremely annoying heavy attack. I mean, never mind they nerfed 2014-15 champs to take away their super quick, reliable heavy attacks. I mean, it was like the one good thing those guys had going for them. But, you know, that's old news. What? I thought I could still dex unblockable stuff. I don't think she has True Strike. Come on. Then back off because I'm blockable or unstoppable. Man, that debuff damage she does is just nuts. Come on. Throw this because I'm gonna get KO'd. Ah, you guys are making me blush. Still get KO'd after special 3s for some reason. Not sure why that is. Oh, right, because of the power drain. Right, okay. So special 3 is an immediate KO. Because of Languor. Or no, where's that stupid one? Yep, Languor. Love it. Falcon says, honestly, more than 3 or 4 nodes, I struggle and start having brain farts, so I had some complex champ rotation, and I'm having a good time. Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, it doesn't help that every new character coming out has like an entire book and anthology that you gotta follow to understand how they work. How'd you do back-to-back specials like that? Oh, because of a buff I had, I think? Convenient. Come on. Yep. So much for quaking the Morningstar boss. Yeah, seriously, Andy. I don't know what happened there. That was very annoying. Well, I'm here and I'm trash, so I'm not very good. Oh, Marm, what happened? What did I miss? Can we get a pet Quokka for the cult? PP, I'm down. We got to talk with the proper people to adopt, but I think we're good. Sorry to hear that, Marm. Keep practicing up. You'll get there. You definitely have the right champs for it. But we don't have to talk about it. I'm thinking about all the songs I could change a word to Quake, and it's all iterations. Dire Straits quaking by the pool. That's funny. That's him. That's funny. So this way is running on fumes. That's a Ronin path. In brute force, doesn't really matter, I suppose. Let's do this way. So the nice thing about this fight with Ronin is that the way I'm going to win this fight is just keep proccing debuffs and keep building up the Fury buffs and let that do the work for me. Because with all the different fatigue buffs on me, that's going to get really old really fast. I mean, it's nice that I can shrug it off. That definitely helps speed things along as well, but it's all the extra Furies I got on me that are going to do it. Come on. Come on. Go big. Go big. If you said anything about adopting, we will casually borrow 3 Quokos and breed an entire army to take over the world. I like that even better. I like that even better. I also really appreciate, Andy, that you said that you would host all of these Quokkas that we have come into the possession of. It's our little Quokka farm in your backyard. Furry world domination. I'm all for it, just so long as nobody Googles that. I do not believe it would go well for you if you did. I think that would be potentially problematic. Potentially. Potentially. Now, with those extra 6-star feature crystals I was talking about earlier, I would not mind pulling Immortal Hulk. Not at all. Come on. Oh, my dude. I need you to throw your special attack, though, please. 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 Thank you. So, now I just gotta wait till the timer falls off and he gets his regen. And then he gets KO'd. Kingslayer stopping in. What is good, my friend? How is it going? Happy Sunday, Monday for you. How's it going? Welcome to the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. What's new? What's the latest and greatest? Currently working on Cavalier Difficulty for the monthly EQ just to burn some energy pots before they expire tomorrow. Wound up doing some legendary for the arcade event, running a path in Act 6, Act 5. Act 5. So it's been good. It's been good. Wish there was a way to practice the fight without going through the quest. Oh yeah, from your lips to God's ears. I mean, so many people have been complaining about that for such a long time. Like, you can practice against Ultron, right? Like, you just got to find the right dual target for it. Because I'm assuming, like, Waltron is not available as a dual target that you could just, like, get the bot, like you can with some of the other fights. Come on. Come on. Boink. Torch would be good too. Yeah, if you've got his Nova form activated, I think. Definitely would not be a bad idea to keep practicing up though more. Because again, Void is such an OP god tier character to know and learn and play anyway, that it'd be a good chance to get better or practice up with somebody who you definitely want on your roster. Because the amount of Void is very much like Quake and Ghost and Omega Red in that regard, is that their ability to just cheese through and just make so much content so much easier is amazing. Come on. I always like that Nova has like basically the same special too as Guardian. More or less. Come on. Stop being unblockable, you dingus. Just throw your stupid special attack. Get on with it. Got places to be, bud. Places to be. Places to go. Things to do. Well, I could make a list of the hottest characters in MCoC, but I think Torch, Dormammu, and Ghost Rider would probably beat everybody out. I think it'd be a close match, but pretty sure. Yeah, that 3-star one was, I think, Panda Man Pete. I think. And if so, that would make sense, because Pete is crazy. But it's also nice on the other hand too, because then, you know, it shows that it's possible with anybody really, with any version of him. Awesome. Hottest characters: I-Bomb, A-Bomb, Diablo, because of the soul patch. Meek, Spider-Ham. Definitely. Definitely. Hey, Kt3 popping in. Saying morning, lad. Morning back at ya. Welcome to the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. How's it going? Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the festivities. As I'm chewing right into the mic. Currently just blitzing through some Cavalier Difficulty for the side event here. Burn some of those energy refills that are going to be expiring tomorrow. And going from there. I forget, bud. Were you going for Jubilee in Arena as well? I'm pretty sure. I want to say yes. How did it go? Boink. Man, if they had a synergy for Ronin where he, like, even if it's like some completely nominal amount, like regen like 1% health or something each time he shrugged off a debuff, a damaging debuff, just to make it a little bit, I don't know, more balanced, he would be so broken, so delightfully broken, just shrugging off, like this path specifically, right? Where just get fatigued left, right, and center by being close to the opponent. Make him so much cooler. Use Sparkles on that Ultron after failing horribly with Void. Then, after doing extensive damage before ultimately getting KO'd as Sparkles, I was more calm and Void worked very well. Void is definitely a patience, a practice in patience. He does things very well. It just takes a while to get there. But as for me, I mean, I use Void every single Alliance war. Not even just for stubborn. Just, you know, for the fact that he's just so good with his debuffs. You just gotta, definitely just gotta play the long game. All right, let's try this again with Quake. It's because I should be able to dex unblockable stuff. I thought, unless I messed up and pushed her to a bar of power somehow. I think that's what it was, actually. She got me with a special attack. Because I wasn't paying attention. That would make more sense. I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's like I just was not anticipating getting clocked, and then I did, and it was a one-shot, and that was it. It was that power gain because of the dex. That's what did it. Yep. Exactly. That's exactly what. Alright. I feel better now. iBomb has a face that not even a mother could love. Not only that, just doubling down, he has two faces that a mother couldn't love. You put a paper bag over his face, you gotta cut out 4 eye holes. That's who the new paper bag man should be. Not Spider-Man, not Peter Parker, it should be iBomb. Although, you are hearing it here first, I would not be surprised at all to see Paper Bag Man enter the game. He's like exactly the kind of silly, stupid character that they would add that would just be absolutely, like, completely OP. Text that. Come on. Come on. Alright, unstoppable. Lucky me, I still had that Nick Fury charge, or else that would not have worked out. We got a Void simp in here. Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I would simp for Void all day, every day. With good reason, though, too. I mean, because, like, Void can put his money where his mouth is. He can actually, like, carry through on the promise of being a super useful champ. But, yeah, I would wear that shirt. Will simp for Void. Ooh, who would get us free rides at the roller coaster? That is so discriminatory, Rob. All champs deserve love, regardless of all of their attributes. This is true. This is true. It's very Animal Farm-esque. All champs in this game are equal. It's just that some champs are more equal than others. That's all. Void has no money. He's like a toilet plunger. Well, you know. Pretty much. Yeah. All right. I get that. Yes. He comes in and takes care of all the stuff that nobody else wants to take care of. I'll take one of those shirts in medium, thanks. You know what? Give me another few months. I'm gonna open up a full merchandise line. Have a separate store, separate site where I just sell different T-shirts and T-shirt designs, and then we go. That'll be one of the shirts. Will simp for Void. It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be one of those designer shirts, right? It'll be like Will simp for blank, and then you just gotta fill in the blank with any of the, by that point, 300 characters that will be in game. Good lord, just wait. It won't be this year, it'll be next year, where they got 300 champs in game. Andy says, Robert, a very awesome, smart, and funny young man. He is very nice to others, and he gets all the ladies. Robert is a very wise man. He works his way out of a situation, and he will always take your breath. I'm assuming as take your breath away. But I kind of like the cliffhanger right there. Kind of really appreciate that. Because then it's like fill in the blank, right? Fill in the blank. What will Robert do with your breath? He'll take it, put it up in the auction block, and bid it off to the highest buyer. It's like the modern Rickroll right there. Never gonna give you up. But if I were to theoretically give you up, then here's exactly what would happen. And I think Rick needs to specify it too. If he's never gonna lie, does that include like all untruths? Because that would really wind up potentially not working out super great for him. Because like you never want to lie to your partner, but you know, some selective little white lie stretching the truth not telling the whole story is definitely has its place, I'll say. So like, does that fall under the umbrella of never telling a lie? Because I could see like being completely bone dry honest 100% of the time could wind up being a bit of a trigger for some disputes. So, what'd you think of the dinner that I made? Oh my God! Did you just look at that person as they were walking past? Isn't my nephew so smart? I would never give you up for less than 20 bucks. Hey, you know, 20 bucks, I will take that. I will certainly take that. That is much, much more than the tree fitty that I was offered up for a little bit earlier on. And 20 bucks is like cab fare across town too, so I assume. It's been such a long time since I've been outside. I'm assuming. He's got the Sith eyes, the yellow Sith eyes. Hitmonkey is plotting against the Jedi. If you say nothing, you can never lie. Let's all become mutes and learn to mime. You could, but if you were in a crowded area, miming wildly, I think might not work out super great. Unless you're Mr. Mime, and then sky's the limit. This chicken is ducking raw. Then you just like pick it up and you throw it across the room and it just sticks to the wall. Gobbles a little bit. Opens up the door and walks out. Not a live chicken, of course. That don't throw live chickens across the room. That's very bad. If it's a rubber chicken, though, you know, go for it. Rubber chickens are always appreciate a good joke. Always appreciate a good joke. See, that's what I'm saying. Hitmonkey's got the Sith eyes. It's like freaking Darth Jar Jar over here. Rob, says Andy. A boy named Rob is one that goes out of their way for other people without asking anything in return and exceedingly kind. Gentle. And cute? He is exceptionally intelligent, but doesn't let anyone... ... Matt says, I love seeing these long streams. I like doing these long streams. Especially on Sunday. I mean, it's Cereal Sunday. I still have just a little bit of cereal left to munch on, so... May as well keep the film rolling, right? Sith Monkey always has the high ground. It's true. He's got a couple blasters by his side, and I'm sure he's got like a quadruple bladed lightsaber floating around someplace. Or who was it from the expanded universe who had the lightsaber bullwhip? That I assume would be rather cumbersome in a duel. Pew pew. Also, for the record, guys, this is not optimal Hitmonkey gameplay. I just realized I'm like, it's not exactly the best rotation right there. If we can learn to lift the toilet seat, we can do anything. I know, but we can. It's just that extra added step. What cooks are the other YouTubers? For me, I am Elton Brown, I think. That would be mine. BG is Martha Stewart. That's funny. Good thing tomorrow the sigil resets, so I get more units. It's true. It's true. Get them from the milestones. Plus, you got the featured 5-star and featured 6-star resetting as well. So if you got shards lying around and you were hoping and looking forward to opening one of those up, it's a great time to do it. I myself, I'm going to be picking up another one of these 6-star featured. Not going to be opening it tomorrow, but I'm going to be sitting on it for a bit. For a bigger opening later on. But yeah, definitely got to save myself those 2,000 shards. It adds up. It adds up. You get a free 6-star crystal out of that if you do that 5 times. Look, I know Quake is a really straightforward option here for Morningstar. And I love Quake. But quaking is so boring. Just keeping it simple. Come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, so long as Morningstar doesn't heavy attack, then I'll be fine, but just gotta keep her on her toes. Beautiful. Nice. Time Twin says, so, Rob, you think they'll unlock rank 4 6 stars this year? I do. I do. I think we are going to... I think we're going to see the first whales getting the first rank 4 6-star champ around Christmas. I would assume that sometime around spring is when they start offering the whale bundles for like 300 tier 6 basic shards, something like that, for like $100. That's my guess. So then, you know, if you wind up getting all the different offers for all the different like 300 shards here and there, that by Christmas time, the whales would have enough for a single rank 4. People says I can definitely see Rob as Elton Brown. Yeah. Yeah. I was starting it off as a joke, but I was starting to think about it for a second. I'm like, you know what, actually? Yeah, pretty much. Wouldn't it hurt to sit on a 6-star feature? The shape is so abnormal and has many spikes pointing out. It's one of those like futuristic chairs from the late 60s, early 70s, right? Where it's more of an art piece than anything else. Like, you got to be able to like flip it a certain way where none of the spikes are in any uncomfortable places, shall I say? But outside of that, it's doable. It's doable. And then you got yourself a spiky art piece to comment on for when all the guests are over. No one's pulling anything. I gotta change that. I gotta open up something just so I can put something new in the reel. Hey, that's pretty nice. I'll take that 20. I don't really want to do a 5-star featured. There's like 3 champs in there that I need to wake up for the first time, but the odds of me pulling one of those 3 are pretty slim. So let's just do a couple of 4s just for kicks. Alright, so I'm going to take some guesses here. I've got 3 4-stars right here. 3 4-stars. Who are your guys' guesses as to who these champs are going to wind up being? Man Falcon says, imagine quaking the abyss. You know, when 6-star quake becomes a thing finally, I'm going to guess that someone is going to attempt it. Yeet can do it if you pump him full of Red Bull. That's funny. That's funny. It'd be like that person that winds up getting like 1,000 hits on Grandmaster. Andy says, who would you like to be your first rank 4, seeing as how hard the new cats are going to be to get? And he wants to rank 4 Thor Rags for the memes. Okay, so that's a fun bit. Spider-Ham probably. For my current selection, Spider-Ham probably. Or Doctor Doom. Because whoever it is you take up, let's put one in the spinner. Whoever you rank up first has to be not only a prestige play, but also ridiculously useful because it's the first, right? The first of any new milestone. Like the sole purpose of the first, whoever it is you rank up, is to make it easier to get the second one. Let's go see what the Taskmasters you guys are saying. Nope. So I wouldn't be opposed to that. Thompson says, watch it be 30 Tier 1 alphas and 20 Tier 2 alphas for the 6-star rank 4. Wouldn't that be awful? And they don't increase the inventory cap. Yeah, that's cool. I wish I could get her as a 6-star. She's awesome. They don't increase the inventory cap on those resources until like 3 months after you can start ranking people up. So like even if you wanted to rank somebody up, you couldn't just because the game is preventing you from doing it because reasons. Well, that was a solid opening. Started off iffy with a Howard, but I'll take an Aegon and Supreme. Did we get to update the reel though at least? And accomplish that mission, that goal? Let's see. So let's... And the game lags. Love it. Yep, awesome. There we go. Let's do this. Just because it's starting to get a bit late in the evening for me. See if we can't get a raid going. See if somebody else is streaming right now. Grady would be fun. Grady's probably pretty toasty by now. Pool Dead, Sarge. Those are all options. Should probably go say hey to, well, what do you guys think? Either between Pool Dead or Grady. Go say howdy. Again, just because starting to... Actually, we haven't set... trying to remember who we rated last. I think... Let's go say to Sarge. It's been a minute since we rated Sarge, so... Let's do that. Hashtag Rob Von Raid. And do that. Stop on over, say howdy. And go from there. Yeah, let's do that. But, oh man, that was a good run tonight, guys. That was a really good run. Yeah, and I love the long streams here. So, before we wrap things up, again, I want to do the shameless plug for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the next episode of the 3-Star SmackDown, where I try and deal as much damage to Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in 3 minutes time with a 3-star champion. I'm going to be joined with another YouTube buddy of mine. We're going to go head-to-head, see who can do the most damage. Again, that's coming out tomorrow morning. So ring the notification bell at the top of the page or the middle of the page or wherever it is on your device. Stay on top of those videos as they go live. And then we'll go from there. Hit the like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Again, want to thank you guys for watching the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. I will be back for a live stream tomorrow night, being Monday. Or if I don't catch it till next weekend, there will be another one Sunday night where I crack into a different box of delicious cereal and go from there. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe and be well, all. Bye for now.